Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of White Album2. Let's continue, because apparently from now on we are going to have a GOAT scene after the GOAT scene, so let's just go and let's deal with this road, shall we? Okay, Ghost is focusing on her practice again.
いつから？
昨日からみたいです。ずっとホテルに戻ってないみたいだったから必死で探してたら東大元暮らしでしたよ。
どういう風の吹き回しかしらね。
Yeah, kinda packed with the devil.
立ち直ってくれたんですよ。社長の思いが上総さんに届いたんですよ。
本人がそう言ったの？
いいえ、ずっとスタジオから出てこないので。でも私にはわかるんです。
わかるって、
上総さんの気持ちがですよ。泣きたい気持ちを必死でこらえながらも、社長のために必死で頑張るその優しさが。
話してもいないのに、どうしてそんなことが言えるの？
So yeah, apparently like in the previous episode we saw first time Haruki to be seen from the perspective from another person. I haven't reacted to this because I thought we had this already in the game. And apparently I just remembered the special episodes that we had once. If you don't know which one, go check the special episodes of White Album. But yeah, that doesn't count. But I just had in my memory that, yeah, we had sprite of Haruki facing us before. But it was actually first time in like main plot of White Album.
ピアノを聴けばわかるんです。私だって東間陽子オフィスの一員ですから。
ピアノねえ。
ほら、社長も聞いてみてください。上総さん、こんなに頑張って。
Okay.
これが泣きたい気持ちをこらえながら必死で頑張ってる優しい女の子の音？冗談でしょ。
She knows. She knows. Yoko's so goated.
1番線、まもなく発車します。
Okay.
閉まる扉にご注意ください。
Is this going to be the episode where we are going to deal with Setsuna? Or not? Like when we are going to have some kind of like heartbreaking, like soul-crushing scene with Setsuna and Haruki? Oh, it might be today. The gates shut as the bells rings, and the unmanned vehicle quietly slides along its tracks. That's the third train I've let pass. Oh, okay, makes sense. Too scared to get there. I even decided to leave home 30 minutes early to make sure I had time to spare. But once I reached the transit station, I just collapsed.
やべえ、もうこんな時間かよ。
The first time I felt that something was off was yesterday night, but back then I thought it was just imagining it. I was just imagining it. So he's still in the same state as he was in the previous roles during around this time. Actually, it was yeah. Anyway, yeah, I felt like it was in the cheating road, but I think that in previous road that was the case too. He had like breakdown, yeah, but yeah, like he had breakdown for other reasons this time, basically. This time for Setsuna. As a way. Okay, it should be better. Sorry about that. Okay, let's continue. Today when I got on the train at Minami Sotsugu, I was made aware of how optimistic my self-diagnosis had been. On top of the headache, nausea and the chill, my heart was beating like alarm bell. And my shivering hand looked almost funny as I tried to grab onto the hanging train straps. At first, I thought it was the train's heating that was too strong, and that I'd feel better once I get used to it. Yet it seems that the heat emanating from my body wasn't going away that easily. Before long, even the other passengers started noticing the paleness of my face. And the closer I got to my destination, the worse I felt. When I got off the switch trains, I was overwhelmed by the numb feeling in my entire body, such that it hurt even to walk. Then, when I finally reached the platform where the next train was going to stop, I breathed a sigh of relief and sat down on the nearby bench. And almost as if roots sprouted from my legs, I found myself in my current situation, unable to move. What's happening to me? I have no time for this. About Saturday. Oh. Thank you for the text. Don't apologize so much. It's not your fault that you couldn't come. It was unreasonable for me to hold the party on the weekday to begin with, so I don't mind. I also heard from Takeya-kun. Is it really true that they entrusted you with the front page? That's amazing, Haruki-kun. To think they entrusted you with so much responsibility in your first year. You and I are super excited about it. Congratulations. Your work finally paid off. I'm so happy for you. Change the subject. Remember when you invited me out on Saturday? Don't take this as compensation for that, but I'd actually like to see you again if you have the time. Actually, it's been so long, I'd love to. Oof. It might be a bit unfair of me to say this, even though I already said I don't mind. I'm sorry. In any case, given that you allowed me to decide on the time and place we'll meet up, I will take you up to that offer. 1 PM in front of the Arumi station. It's a bit far away, but I hope it's fine. So that's going to be the place of the divorce. Actually, they are not married yet, but... I just can't imagine, like, what the fuck is going to happen. Like, I literally can't imagine the situation. We've spent every Christmas there together, up until now, yet we haven't been there once this season, and I feel a bit down about that. Let's go to the Arumi Intergar Hotel like always, enjoy a wonderful dinner, no, a wonderful lunch. Does that sound good? I'll be waiting for a reply. Yeah, wonderful, huh? I already know the reason. After all, I started feeling sick around the same time I got this text yesterday, because I accepted Sasuna's innocent words and an invitation she had meant from the bottom of her heart. You're going to tell her that you can't get here? Even since then, whenever I think of Setsuna, whenever I think about her, worry about her, feel guilty about her, I remember what I'm hiding from her. I feel restlessness in my body and heart. Also, I don't remember from previous episode actually. Kazuha said that she doesn't want Haruki to meet with Setsuna again, right? Or that she don't want him to be with Setsuna again. Because they will have to meet to, like, figure stuff out, right? Or, like, we are setting here a road where, like, Haruki is going to try and avoid Setsuna. I don't remember what exactly Kazusa said. I don't think it was like, don't meet with Setsuna ever again. Or something like that. Maybe she did. Something along these lines. Okay. Maybe. I feel restlessness in my body and heart. And it all stops working. This might be the punishment for straying from the right path. My body's punishing me. A punishment for me. Sorry, I just woke up. I feel a bit under the weather. I measured my temperature and got over 39 Celsius. I'm really sorry, but I don't think I can come, so we should probably postpone our date for today. You are probably already there, aren't you? Sorry for the late response, and I'm really sorry for keeping you waiting there. Also, don't worry about coming and tending to me. It might be the influenza. I'm going back to sleep. I had the medicine right here, so don't worry. I will call you once I feel better. Forcing my fingers to move, I write the text. It would be much faster to just call her. It probably would be the right choice. Yeah, also the painful choice. You would have to hear her. Despite that, I focus my weary eyes on the cell phone and continue typing. Because hearing Cessna's voice is too hard for me.
仕方ないよな。
Really? Going outside in this state was impossible from the beginning. My shivering and my cold sweat won't stop, and I can't stop the nausea from the thirst in my throat. Going to that windy coastal park in Arumi would be suicidal. I can't help it. Things are painful enough as they are.
帰るか。
I will send this text to Cessna and go out some other time. I will sleep in the warm bed for a day or two. By the end of the week, I should be back to normal. I don't think that will work in your case. And if possible, I'll be back to work on Monday and get my first draft checked. Next time I'll be able to see Cessna will be next weekend. My present will be rather late. I hope her mood won't be too soured by it. Okay. You're going to give her a present actually, huh? I mean, makes sense because it was her birthday, but if you think about this, like, so you want to give her a present so like she's happy, and then like you just like tell her that we're breaking up and give me the ring back, basically. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. And without setting any matters, we'll be able to continue as a couple for the winter. Am I feeling relieved over not having to settle anything today? Am I taking the light and postponing the pain? Also, imagine like getting a present, right? And then you're like told that, hey, we have to like stop like dating and stuff. Like, you just got a present on a day when you get dumped, and this present is going to remind you of this day. Like, this is fucked, Haruki. Like, what the hell are you doing? Am I feeling relieved over not having to settle anything today? Am I taking the light and postponing the pain?
ダメ。
Okay. Oh! He still haven't sent anything. So we'll see which message he's going to send, if any. Sorry I missed the train. I'll be 10 minutes late, so wait just a little bit longer. Don't be stupid. What purpose would that serve? How can I let such a mild punishment make me give up? If I run away from painful encounters now, if I develop a habit of turning away from that which I need to face, and who's going to protect her?
行かなきゃ。
Let's see. Let's see. Is Haruki going to actually? I actually hope so. To where Cessna is, to where my judgment awaits. I have to accept my punishment.
カズさん。
The faster you take off that band-aid, the better. Because I have someone I need to protect. Someone who is not Cessna. And are we meeting or not? Okay, back to Kazusa. She fall asleep.
気がついた
Oh, Yoko's here.
わけではなさそうね。
今私を呼んだ。
ただ顔を見てただけ。
They're mentally connected. They telepaths now.
あ、そう。
何？夢の中でギターくんに愛でもささやかれてた？
I know it's just like, you know, like she thinks and yeah, like this is the standard bit, like thing, like yeah, like I felt like he called me, something like that. I don't know who. It kind of reminded me of like Little Busters, of like Kudrow at one point. There was something like that. She felt like she was like cold and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, Little Busters is on the channel if you want to watch. Also, I think like it's the first time I actually made connection with White Album2 and Little Busters. Is it? Probably. Maybe. Actually, no. No, it's not. Sorry. We have Kyosuke going through the windows. Yep. I forgot about that. Yep. Haruki is just worse Kyosuke. Yep. Because Kyosuke never fall out of the window. True. Okay, sorry. Forget about that. Whispers of love in your sleep. Damn, Yoko.
寝ちゃってたのか、私。
Oh, she's not denying it.
いいえ、
でも、
気を失ってたのよ。私が入ってきたのにも全然気づかずに引き続けて。で、突然ばったりと倒れ込んじゃう。
Okay, that's unhealthy. I thought your health should be better now. Since you resolved stuff with Haruki. I mean, it's not fully resolved yet because we still have Setsuna around, but
何
like
時
it's still a worry.
ひょっとしたら丸1日以上飲まず食わず休まずで引いてたでしょ。
Damn.
そうね。
水も糖分も足らずにぶっ通しじゃん。倒れるに決まってるでしょ。ほら、角砂糖。
Take this sugar cube. Is she a horse?
しばらくサボってたかと思えば、今度はいきなり無茶するのね。
Actually, sugar cubes are awesome, by the way.
無茶なんかしてない。
I like the crunch.
これを取り戻そうとしてるだけだ。
Can we have Kazusa ASMR? Of her like crunching like sugar cubes?
いいえ、むちゃくちゃよ。いつもの音と全然違うし。
そうかな。ただ練習不足なだけじゃない。
もうほとんど完成してた。弾いてたのは別のトーマカズサだったけど、
母さんの言うことは難しくてよくわかんないな。
まるで重い罰を望んでいるような、そんな悲壮感漂うピアノだった。
Yeah, I can see that.
全然私の趣味じゃないけど、人によってはものすごく惹かれるでしょうね。
褒め言葉。
ねえ、カズサ。あなた今、何を償おうとしてるの？
Oh. Let's see. Is she going to sell her?
だいぶ確信ついちゃった？
Oh, we just time skipped.
今まであんたに
Oh, never mind.
苦労を
Okay,
かけてしまった
they just continue.
って言っても信じないかな。
I wanted to make over all of my comes to you. Okay.
半分くらいは信じるわ。でも、それが全てだと言ったら信じ。
さすが私の母さんだ。何でもお見通しなんだな。
母親なんて誰でもそんなものよ。
母親らしいことなんか今まで何一つしてこなかったくせに。
まあね、こういうセリフを一度言ってみたかっただけ。
バカ。
一応紙一重の方だと自負してるけどね。
So they continue talk, or they just stopped here? Let's see.
なあ、母さん。
Okay, they just stopped, so Kazusa was just immersed in playing. And Yoko waited for Kazusa to talk.
何？
私、もしかしたらさ、
Ooh.
あんたの望むトーマカズサになれないかもしれない。
I like that Kazusa saying that. I really like this sentence.
それって東間陽子の望む後継者のこと？それとも
Oh,
母親の望む娘？
and I love this sentence even more.
先に謝っとく。
カズさん。
不肖の弟子でごめんな。
Damn.
親不孝な娘で弱い人間でごめんなさい。
Wow, what a scene. Oh, we actually meeting with her. Oh, and this is the place. Okay. Okay, okay, let's see. What kind of tragedy are we going to face now? Okay. Am I ready? I have to. I have to be. Anyway. We'll see. Was this guy glancing at us? Is he like... looking... Is this eye like looking at us? Is it just me? He's sus. Why he's looking at us? And he's creepily smiling. That's weird. Anyway. Background analytics. As usual. Okay, I'm not going to comment on this one. Anyway. Good luck on the job this week, yep.
遅ればせながら誕生日おめでとう。
Belated birthday.
春樹くんこそ入校おめでとう。初めての大仕事、たくさん売れるといいね。
ああ、バレンタインのチョコありがとう。
誕生日プレゼントありがとう。
今日遅刻してごめん。
こっちこそ。
But they like keep just like
ごめんね。
keep like doing cheers. I just heard like glasses over and over during the sentences. Again.
構わないよ。毎年一度はここに来てるんだし。
Why you...
久しぶりのアルミニ。
This sound is just like glass hitting another glass. Why?
1年2ヶ
That
月。
kind of bothers me. It probably is supposed to be like, I don't know, like them drinking and like putting the glass on the table or something. Or maybe eating and this is like hitting on a plate. But it literally sounds like glass hitting glass. Yeah, another 2 months since last time, huh?
せっかくごちそうが目の前にあるのに、いつまで経っても乾杯が終わらない。
だな。そろそろ食べようか。
Also, they were actually just toasting all the
実はさっ
time.
きからお腹ペコペコ。いただきます。
いただきます。
As if to say that his politeness isn't something out of place, Cessna puts her hands together. Getting caught in the relaxed atmosphere Cessna created, I kept on toasting with her. A natural smile appeared on my face, and talking became easier.
おいしい。さすがランチであのお値段取るだけはあるよ。
だから何度もお金の話するなって。これくらい全然平気だから。
Yeah, I'm about to crush your dreams. So yeah, this is not high enough price for this. Oof.
ごめんなさい。私どうしてもこういうところのお値段って。
今日は食材の原価を推理するのはやめてくれよ。その差額が誰の懐に行くのか考えたくない。
気を
Okay.
つけます。
I sigh with a smile on my face and start eating.
けど確かにうまいなこれ。価格相応って言ってもいいか。
And then I realized that I've recovered enough to be able to discern the taste of food. In 30 minutes, I forced it out of my body. I found a way forward in my heart and blocked any path back. When I came to our meeting spot and apologized to her, she wiped off the sweat on my forehead, but that sweat was from running as fast as I could. Right now, I don't have a headache, nor do I feel cold, because I closed it all off in my mind. I crossed off my part in my mind where Kausa's faint smile, her unabashedly angry expression, and her childlike tear-stained face are all stored. And a place for the way she looked at me when we made our oath. So I can recall them whenever I want to. Okay.
寒いね。外は。
そりゃ目の前が海だもんな。
海からの風が強いね。春樹くん平気？
I don't think we've seen this place during the day. Ever. I think this CG, this background, was always at night. Because we've been on this bridge before. It was snowing every time, I think.
せつなこそ。
私は大丈夫。だってこの冬のうちに一度は来たかったんだもん。ね
それ、理由になってないような。
え、ショッピングモールの方行ってみない？そろそろ春物出てる頃だし。
これだけ寒いってのに、どうして流行ってのはこうもせっかちなんだか。
時代の後ろをゆっくりついてくる流行なんて聞いたこと。ほら早く早く。なんで別にゆっくりでもいいか。流行は逃げるけどお店は逃げないもんね。
そうだな。
Without running, but still quite quickly, Cessna guides me to the next destination. Not close enough to touch me, not far enough for her voice not to reach me, a distance just close enough for our hearts to connect. She doesn't hold my hand, she doesn't cling to me, she doesn't ask me to kiss her. And I naturally accept that. She isn't doing any of those things. Is it because it's evening? Is it because we haven't seen each other for so long? She doesn't know how to gauge the appropriate distance? I think like she may know more than you think. Already, because Setsuna always been so perceptive about everything. Like she's Yada. She's just Yada 2.0. Like every bush have eyes. Or does she feel this so secure in a relationship that she doesn't feel the need to be clingy? She just doesn't know how to... Even if she doesn't know yet, she just doesn't know how to close the gap. Because you had the cold days and like not talking to each other for a while, right? Anyway. Oh. Look at this guy's eyes. Just looking on the side. Looking down. It's another victim of the shopping mall. And she's so happy of tormenting him. Anyway. I think like he's in the shopping mall for like 5 hours now. Just browsing stuff.
このネクタイ派手じゃないかな。
いや、別にそうは思わないけど、どっちかというとシックじゃないか？
悪くないよね。
うん、そりゃまあ。
そっか。春樹くんがいいって言うならこれにしよう。お会計済ませてくるね。
え、おい待てよ。ここってバーバレスじゃないか。
Is this the shop of pain?
イギリスのメーカーだったよね。
ちょっと今。
Is this the one?
ってなんだよこの値段。こんな高いものいいよ。
高いって言ってもこういうところの品物って長持ちするから結局安物買うよりお得なんだよ。
だからって限度があるだろ。限度が。赤城かユニプロで十分だって。
さっきお金の話するなって言ったのは
God damn it.
じゃなかったか。
いやだってこれ万超えるじゃないか。そんなの俺理由もなく受け取れないよ。
誰も春樹くんに渡すなんて言ってないよ。
Okay.
これはお父さんへ。来月誕
Oh.
生日なんだ。
Oh, that's sweet. Still expensive as fuck.
やっぱり勘違いするよね。わざわざ春樹くんに感想まで聞いちゃって
あ
なたへのプレゼントだったら渡す前にネタバレなんか絶対しません。
Okay.
せつな。
やーい、引っかかった引っかかった
たく。
And like that, I feel myself caught up in such a kindness and her cheerfulness. There's most mother lines she has, and also a type of familiar attitude, a bit different from what I'm used to, both combined to make me feel better. So I find myself with pain in my heart, unable to bring up what I came to tell her, instead making Cessna heal that pain for me. I find myself in an inescapable dead end, one filled with contradictions. Is this going to be actually Kazusa that going to have to help Haruki to deal with Setsuna. This is going to be the same situation as before, just different person going to help Haruki to deal with the other crush.
うわー、さっきよりまた冷え込んできたね。
目の前が海だもんな。
After we finished our shopping and drank our tea, the sun had already gone down by the time we left the shopping mall. The sun had given us what little warmth it could during the day through the clouds, but now all that remains is enveloping darkness, the merciless wind. It's a testament to how long we have been here together, yet during all the time I found myself unable to bring up what came to tell her. As far as anyone is concerned, I'm just having a date with my girlfriend. Before I knew it, I felt happy. I felt peaceful.
あんた、ここに来るときはいつも寒いよね。
毎年クリスマスだったから。
2年前なんか雪だったもんね。
For 2 years, this has been our special place. In a way, this was where fate bound us together. Everything fell apart on Christmas 2 years ago, and we made up for that last Christmas. Yeah, and you're gonna fall apart again on Christmas, I assume. Depending if Haruki going to actually tell her something. This time, after the two of us spent Christmas not here, but in France, we're no longer capable of preventing the cogs of fate from creaking.
そこでそっちが落ち込まないでほしいな。あの時のことは私が全面的に悪かったのに。
違うよ。
Actually, Christmas is going to be like in like next year or something because they just had Christmas in Strasbourg. Yeah. So we're still going to like try avoiding Cessna for a year, or I mean, it kind of felt like foreshadowing that like again on the Christmas is going to happen something horrible once again. I mean, technically, stuff happened on Christmas in Strasbourg, yeah. But I mean, like, more like directly, like, you know, while being like in direct contact with Cessna. Like it was like many times before.
ううん、私が悪かったの。でも謝らない。あ
Okay.
れも私たちの歴史だから。
歴史。
いいことも悪いことも、喧嘩もすれ違いも仲直りもいろいろあったからこそ、私たちここまで来れたんだよ。
Can I go back to Cessna Road? Why is she so precious? Cessna raises her hands to hold up her hair. A radiance unlike any other I've seen until now shines from her finger. It's not some cheap ring you can buy as accessory shop in Onjuku, but a radiant twinkling jewel made in Paris.
本当にいろいろあったよね。
刹那。
I loved her for 5 years. I got her a ring twice, and just 2 weeks ago I proposed to her. And now?
乗り越えてきた。
Oh, she's making it so difficult. Ah. I can now say with certainty that I love her from the bottom of my heart. She's always so cheerful, always so energetic. At the very least, she's brave enough to pretend to be all those things when I'm around. I'm not biased or exaggerating when I say this. She's without a doubt the best woman I have ever met. That road is fucking amazing. Yep.
これからもゆっくり歩いていこう。慌てなくてもいい。あなたのペースでいい。
Yeah, about that. She's different from her in every aspect. After all, she's always angry, picky about the food, lack manners, and unconcerned about others, and makes absolutely no attempts to better herself. She's incomplete, selfish genius. He's given up on walking towards anything else other than her piano. Oh, where this is going. Oh, we are swapping to castles again. Oh, okay. And although it's too late at this point, I'm starting to wonder why I ever made this decision. I'm abandoning the best woman I know and choosing the girl who's nothing but a burden to me. Oh. Isn't that completely wrong? It would even be funny to joke about. I mentioned this before, like at one point. I think even like during in the IC, during the introduction chapter. Like, the lab is not logical. Like, there's no logic in this thing. Like, you know, you just don't know. Like, you just find someone, like, annoying as fuck, but you still love them. Like, you cannot, like, add logic to this. Basically. You don't have to be logical to love someone. Like, yeah, you have reasons, you know, like, in general, why, like, what you like about the person, but, you know, you know what I mean.
Setsuna.
Oh, this is happening. Music starts. Oh, this is happening now. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Is it? I know that it's a ridiculous choice, but I've already decided.
話があるんだ。どうしても言わなくちゃならない。
やっばー、もうこんな時間だったんだ。
Okay, and now question, Setsuna knows what Haruki wants to talk about, or she assumes that he wants to talk about marriage? And she wants to avoid this. Because she's trying to avoid him right now.
ごめん、春樹くん。私、今日はもう家に帰る。
刹那。
That was so fast. I think like she knows about what Haruki wanted to say, to talk about.
さっき、高弘からメールが
I
届いてね。
think she knows.
青森の親戚一家がうち。
She's always perceptive one.
ほら、毎年リンゴを送ってきてくれるところ。
She just don't want to hear this. She just still wants to live in her illusion.
そうなんだ。
We have sweet lies being around her.
旅行の途中で寄ったんだって。それで今日中に帰っちゃうんだって。急にこんなことになっちゃって本当にごめんなさい。
Ah.
話だけでも聞いてくれないか。
ギリギリなの。走っていかないと間に合わないの。
なら急ごう。駅まで一緒に走れば。
Yeah. Yeah, she knows.
とにかくダメなの。今日はもう何も。
Yep, she knows. She knows. She knows. And now she's crying. She knows. She freaking knows. I see. That's how it is. She probably had her suspicions of what was happening. She just never had any positive proof. Up until these last few seconds. Yep. Oh god.
刹那。
帰る。
It's been 2 weeks since I proposed to her, yeah. But despite the fact that there was unusually long blank period between us since then, Setsuna never tried to patiently fill the time with me, instead remaining as calm as always. Yep. Yep.
待ってくれ。刹那。
We saw this in this episode. How she kept a little distance, but not too far.
来ないで。
I was saved by the distance we had between one another. That felt just right, right now. It's just right. Felt just right. It allowed me to pass the time with Setsuna slowly and peacefully, despite the burden of my painful resolve. It was a tender time for me when I nearly succumbed to the cruel temptation to pull off telling her about it over and over again. Setsuna has endured and repressed so much for the entire day, in a desperate attempt to create that peaceful atmosphere for us, as if nothing had ever happened.
先延ばしにしても 何も変わらない。俺
Ooh.
もう決めたんだ。
Oh.
聞こえない。何も聞こえないんだよ。
Oh. Sasna knew from the very beginning. She knew what I was trying to tell her today. That's right, because up until now, we've always been as one. It's no exaggeration to say that our hearts been an illusion.
刹那
So it's only natural that Sasna knew. She knew about the devastating storm surrounding me. She knew about the cruel dagger I was hiding behind my back.
ごめん。
やめて。やめてよ。
And she knew that in order to protect Kazusa from the storm, I had chosen to use the dagger to cut myself off from the one thing we both considered so precious.
俺もう刹那と
Oh, this is actually happening.
一緒に歩いていけない。
Oh, I'm so... Oh. Oh, I so wanted to avoid this for so long. Oh. That's what, like, since the beginning of, like, CODA, I tried to avoid this. But it was unavoidable because we had Kazusa Road. God damn it. Oh.
俺は絶対に小木曽から離れていったりしない。
Damn. It was all tainted in lies.
それからさ、これが一番謝ら
All it took was one single sentence.
それなのに俺やっぱり刹那が大好きだから。
It only took one single sentence to undo everything I've told her, even since we met one another.
俺が世界で一番好きな人は俺の前で楽し
No, don't give me these flashbacks. Ah, why are you giving me flashbacks? All the times I told her how I felt about her, all the times I whispered my undying love to her. Why are you doing this to me?
俺たちはもう大丈夫なんだよ。
That's not Daijobu, I'm not Daijobu, fuck that. The feelings that should pile up over such a strong foundation.
これからは何があっても受け止めるから。刹那のこと話さないから。
Oh, I once believed that our bond was irreplaceable and unshakable.
結婚しよう。結婚しよう。
And this is not the end of the road even. Right? This is not the end of the road. So now we are going to have to deal with like depressed Setsuna. And furious Io. We're going to hide from bloodlust of Io. But the truth is, it's nothing more than the sandcastle on the coast. All it took was a single sweep of a wave for it to vanish without trace. There's also a possibility that Setsuna is still going to act as if we are dating. Just like she did in the university. Everyone still thought that Haruki and Setsuna are a thing. Even though they were like separated. There is possibility that Setsuna may still play this card. You know, to cope with this. The record of the bond I shared with Setsuna are being erased from our new history. Yep, this is the closing chapter of part of your history.
分かっちゃうって残酷だよね。
I wonder how much time has passed since then.
春樹くんのほんの少しの仕草から目の動きから表情から
My heartless words caused Setsuna feet to halt the moment we reached the station.
あなたが迷ってるって他の人のこと
Yep.
カズさん思ってる。
She collapsed right then and there, unable to continue supporting herself with her own strength.
あなたの心が私から離れていってるって気づいてしまうのは辛すぎて。
Her shoulders shudder, and she does her utmost to prevent herself from losing her voice. But she's unable to control her feelings, as she cries quietly yet intensely.
年が明けてからずっとだったよね。カズサと再会してから。
Whether we stood there for a few seconds or a few hours was something completely unknown to us. The difference had no meaning to us. She finally stands up again, with eyes red from tears and the voice almost torn apart, and she still tries desperately to string together some meaningful words. Her current self isn't like anything I've seen from her in the past 5 years I've known her.
友がね、カズサに2度会ったんだって。
Ooh.
春樹くんの部屋の前とライブハウスの
Yep.
席で。
そうか。
I've heard Cessna more times than I can even count up until now.
その時は信じなかったけど、
Yep, we know.
信じないように必死で
I
頑張
don't think I thought I could never take back more than just once or twice.
あなたが大阪まで追いかけてきてくれた時、私を強く求めてくれた時、
The hotel scene.
確信しちゃった。春樹くんは私に逃げようとしてるって、
Oh.
それくらい。
Still, no matter what happened, Cessna has always been strong for me.
なのに私、あなたと話し合わなかった。それどころか、あなたに求められるままに体でつなぎ止めようとした。
Daring her tears, straightening her back, and acting the role of her usual gentle self.
カズサのコンサートの日だって分かってたから、あなたを絶対に
Yeah.
東京へ返したくなかったの。
She should have let her feelings out. She held them back until she was alone with me.
それがいけなかったのかな。
Cessna has always been strong, and I became dependent on that strength.
本当のこと
I became spoiled by
だ
it,
ったのかな。
relied on it, I believed in her strength. That's why I chose Kazusa. Ooh.
やっぱり会うんじゃなかった。
Yet, when I look at Cessna now,
しばらく距離を置けばよかった。あな
with
た
no regret to the people giving us strange looks. She continues crying, regretting the past, blaming herself, gushing out all of her feelings in plain sight.
こうなるんじゃないかって、こうなっちゃうんじゃないかって。なのにあなたに会えるって誘惑に勝てなかった。
She's almost like a helpless girl that Kazusa is.
あなたに抱きしめてもらえるかもって淡い期待を捨てられなかった。
Am I responsible for turning Cessna into this? The same way I've turned Kazusa into the woman she is? And if she hadn't met me, if she hadn't fallen in love with me, if I wasn't there, would everyone be happy? Damn. What a question, holy fuck.
ねえ、春樹くん、私はどうすればよかった。
刹那。
The sound of Cessna crying resonates with the sound of the sea breeze.
何かいけなかったのかな。
The chill of the breeze and sadness in her voice envelops me and causes me to shake violently.
どうすればあなたはさっきの言葉を撤回してくれるのかな。私のところに帰ってきてくれるのかな。
Vigorously, violently, and not caring what she looks like. Her feelings, as strong as the north wind, relentlessly blow upon my despicable self. However,
どうもしなくていい。刹那は間違ってない。悪いところなんか一つ
I've already decided.
それじゃ直せないよ。教えてくれないと直せない。
ごめん。
I've already chosen the worst possible choice. I've chosen to throw away everything other than Kazusa.
あなたのために変われないよ。あなたがまた振り向いてくれる女の子になれ。
もう一度言う。何もない。
That's why the howling of the wind can no longer blow anything away anymore. Not the codes of passers-by, nor my
これ
determination.
が一方的に悪いんだ。だからどんな償いだってする。
そんなの無理だよ。
できることなら何でも。
だってあなたは今私がしてほしいことを全部拒否したんだよ。
Ooh. Yet the wind doesn't give up. It continues blowing with the faint hope of getting the one thing I cannot give it. And it will continue to do so until it runs out of breath.
どうしてなの。私がいたらダメなの。3人で一緒に。
それは
I could confess to Cessna everything about why Kazusa was driving to a corner, and all about Yoko-san. Cessna could potentially be a help to Kazusa. All three of us could support each other. That would be the Cessna road. I contemplated that kind of future many times. But that burden is for me to carry alone. I can't have Cessna carry it with me. So I can't say anything about it.
カズサはまだ私のこと許してくれないの。
Or perhaps that is an excuse I'm telling myself to justify my actions.
ごめん。
After all, I don't actually have a reason for picking Kazusa. Ooh. Other than the fact that I love her more than anyone else. Yep, like I said. There's no logic in this. In the love matter. Oh, that was painful. God, and this is just right after Setsuna Road. God, I love Setsuna so much. Once I get out of the taxi and check my watch, I see it's almost 1:30. By the time I left Arumi, it was already past midnight. Once I got to Onjaku, the last train had already left. Because once Setsuna left, I was unable to move for a while. I wonder if she got home safely. The trains were still running by the time she left, but I wonder if she got on it. I wonder if she's at home now. I wonder if she's okay. I should call her, or her parents, or perhaps Takahiro-kun. Yeah. I have strong desire to make sure, but what right do I have to do that now? At long last, I've finally done it. I finally did the unthinkable. I chose the path in which very few people have found happiness going down. Yeah, like, this is like... This is so much more fucked road than Kazusa, than Setsuna's one. Oh my god. Like, Haruki love for Kazusa is like more pure, basically, like I said. Like, they just should be just together. It's just so basic and pure. But I just can't. Oh my god. What is this game doing? I went against the better judgment of society. I made a decision that's just unbelievably cruel to Setsuna. Oh, okay. Setsuna still wanna fight. I mean, obviously, but... Yeah, she doesn't want to let him go. Of course. Setsuna refused to accept it until the very end. Even when she left, she had, kept saying to herself that she wouldn't give up, all while crying. She never blamed me. She never spoke ill of me. Like always, she was unreasonably kind to me. Yeah, so she's still going to play as they're still dating and stuff, like she did like during the university. But that's why it only makes things worse. The chill I had this morning comes back to me. My heart starts racing, and my nausea goes all the way up to my throat. Perhaps it's the result of standing in the cool air for so many hours. In that case, I wonder is Setsuna okay? Yeah. I can feel the weight of the stress from my concern for Setsuna, and the feeling of wanting to check up on her even though I'm not able to. And the more I think about her, the more I lose control of both my body and mind. Thus I resort to the only antidote I know how to rid myself. I know to rid myself of those painful memories. A spell that I really shouldn't be using. Oh, she's actually sitting. Why are you waiting? Don't you have a key to your room? Why are you sitting there? Why? Though it seems that there was no need.
母さんにスタジオ追い出されてさ、明日の昼まで来るなって。
Okay. What the hell? But you should have a key for this apartment, right? Or did she already left the apartment? No. Am I missing something? No, wait. I think like when she found out about Yoko, she actually left the apartment, right? Like she's not living in her apartment anymore here. Like she went back to the hotel room. Yeah. Yeah, so she doesn't have a key anymore. Because this is not her apartment, basically, anymore. Yeah, okay. I think I remember now, yeah. No, it wasn't a spell to dispel painful memories at all.
行くところがなくなったから、お前のところに来た。明日まで寝床になってくれ。
I think we are approaching a heartful, emotional, and very painful age scene. Instead, I had unknowingly cast a summoning spell.
いいんだよな。
何時間待ってた？
言っても何の意味もないことだ。どうせお前が来るまで。
どこの中堅だよ。
Once again, I went over in front of Kazusa and pet her, and she squints her eyes at me in pleasure as if she's truly a dog.
こんなに冷たくなって。バカじゃないのか。
When I stroked her slightly red cheeks with my hand, I could feel just how frigid they were, despite the fact that my hands already numb from the cold.
お前の方が冷たいよ。寒そうだよ。
Oh yeah, plenty.
そうだよ。
However, Kazusa grabs my hand, thus touching her cheeks and exhales in our intertwined hands, rubbing them together and give me warmth.
だから私が
Oh,
温めてやるよ。
I see. The summoners were subservient, the summoner. Okay, I think now it's the time. Is it going to be painful in one sense, and the other sense is going to be actually a healing process? Oh, why this game is so mixed, like with everything. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway.
「言っちゃったの
Mhm.
か。
Okay.
あ
Is this? It's not the. I know we had edge scenes with Kazusa before, but is it the first time when we see Kazusa lying next to Haruki like that? I always remember Setsuna face being next to Haruki. Is this the first time, or I just don't remember that we have this?
そっか。
When Kazusa asked me to be her bed, she didn't mean for me to lend her my bed. So, just like she wanted, she rested her head on my chest and I warmed her cold cheeks. She wraps around me and brushes herself against my body, warming me in return.
納得するわけないよな。
I tell her everything about what happened today in a low voice, all while feeling the warmth of her body on my skin. I won't hide anything from Kazusa. After all, she's the person that this is all for. We'll get hurt together and overcome those wounds together. That's what we swore to each other.
責めたりもするわけないよな。
Yep.
だって刹那だもんな。
せめて欲しかったんだよ。達が欲し
うん。
Oh, I love Kazusa's soft voice like this. That's why we lie here and get hurt together in silence. For the fact that Cessna didn't blame us. For the fact that she tried to blame herself for what happened. For not getting even a glimpse of punishment.
私って最悪だ
Yeah,
よ
they
な。
both know blaming each other. I mean, themselves, not each other.
そんなこと。
だってドラマや映画だったらさ、私みたいな邪魔者の脇役は
Ooh,
最後には身を引いて
please now.
姿を消す役回りだ。なのに今でもこうして物語の中に居座り、ヒロインを不幸にしてまで
That's not true. Why would you even know about movies?
自分で動かないところだけは脇役のままでさ、主人公が何もかも解決してくれるのを期待して、なんてやらしい女なんだろうな。
That kind of thing could only happen in a world where only happy endings are allowed. That kind of development would only work in a cliched Hollywood movie.
お前が脇役かどうかなんてことは主人公じゃないな。監督が決めることだ。
We go back and forth for as long as it takes, but I decide to conclude the subject.
お前がいけないんだぞ。
そっか。俺のせいか。
お前がもっと早く私に深入りする前に簡単に同情してくれたら。
Then we would be in the cheating road, and Haruki will have a mental breakdown.
そしたら私それだけで満足してお前から卒業すること、お前を思い出にして一人で生きていくこと。
嫌だ。そんなの嫌だ。 お前が笑って生きていけないなんて。
春樹。
If I try to contradict her, I will end up admitting it. And that the two of us being together is not a happy ending. It will make a single member of audience happy. The story will just follow the direction that the director stubbornly decided on.
震えてる。
Kazusa strokes my cheeks. Just like I did to her before, Kazusa clumsily tries to replicate in kind.
寒いのか辛いのかどうしてずっと我慢してるんだよ。バカじゃないのか
That means she calmed down when I did it to her. Having me stroke her cheeks made her relieved. That's what she's trying to... that's what she's saying by doing this.
大丈夫。大丈夫だ。さっきよりだいぶ落ち着いてきた。
我慢するなよ。辛いんなら私に言うんだぞ。
大丈夫。
Gotta admit, Kazusa getting better and better.
だってお前を守らないと。
Kazusa development time, I guess. I love Setsuna, but if you're going to keep developing Kazusa character more... Ooh. I don't know. Let's see. Like, in general, I always liked Kazusa more in the introductory chapter and stuff. But since, like, Setsuna been so good in her road, like, Setsuna been #1, is she going to keep this place? I don't know. I guess time will say. I'll take the place of your mother. I'll take the place of your teacher. If I don't do that, then there's no point in throwing everything away.
もしお前が壊れたら今度は私が守るからな。
Oh, this is so good.
壊れないんだって。
それが私の次の生きる目的になる。だからお前は壊れても壊れ
思い込みの激しいやつだな。
だってアーティストだしね。
バカ。
Baka indeed. A short while after that, peace returned to my body. I think that my illness, caused by more reasons than I can name, won't be bothering me anymore. Because from now on, Kazusa Wild Assumption will protect me. We had no age scene. Wow! Okay, I'm actually shocked by that revelation.
あれ
Why are you surprised, Takahiro?
おはよう高弘。春休み入ったのに早いじゃない？
I can look at Setsuna being happy like that right now. This is such a fake smile and such fake happiness. I cannot deal with this. I cannot deal with this. I cannot deal with betraying Setsuna like this. Why? I like Kazusa, but Setsuna was so good so far. But like I said, Kazusa and Haruki feel more like natural, way more naturally attracted to each other since the IC. They are way better pair, Kazusa and Haruki, but it doesn't change anything in terms of like betraying Setsuna and like making everything that happened in past 5 years irrelevant. I mean, not irrelevant, but god damn it. I don't want to talk about this. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you next one. Click the like button if you liked the episode. Subscribe for more. Check my Discord. And become a member if you would like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for a Pocket Watch. Is going out.